ahí está, ahí está. Creo que sí jala chido el internet. Oh no, empezamos mal. Maldita sea. Ahí va.
Yes! A ruse worthy of the trickster Loki. They're even stolen by us mere mortals.
Caballito, ven. Ahí está, lo dejamos ir. Ok, no se ve tan mal.
That sound. Almost human, but gods.
Se ve lo suficientemente bien, creo yo. A ver qué le podemos ajustar. Qué raro.
Every day my loins wither with waiting.
Está lejos este pedo.
You killed him! Die!
No, verga, yo no los conozco, señor. Solo voy pasando por aquí. Ante la capita Igor. Ándale por ahí.
Show me.
Llegamos.
A man, his dog, and the outdoors. What greater pleasure can there be than this?
Beerston, Estrid said you'd be here.
Eivor, dear heart, you who drew back the bow of Eros and reunited me with my one true love.
Have your thanes asked why you do not look for Estrid?
Pish. They have asked, yes. I said it was hopeless. Then I lay upon my couch, sobbing and wailing. A pretty show.
That may not be enough.
Tut-tut. The wind is soft upon our faces, and I am far from the whispering doors of Colchester. Come, let's hunt.
Vamos a cazar.
Quickly, my friend.
Vale, pues córrele, carnal. Yo te sigo.
What are we hunting now?
Boar. A majestic animal, don't you think? Driven by a fierce fire, blazing eyes, and sword tusks.
I once knew a strong-armed shield maiden who rode a boar into battle. She named it Bristlebolt.
How wondrously strange. Your tales are worthy of the hearing. We'll not ride our boars, but eat them. A feast, in Alvida's honor.
A feast for your mistress? Birston, if this ruse falls apart, King Alfred will strip you of your title. Our alliance would be worthless.
Have no fear, I shall be discreet. We will eat and sup at my hall with a few friends and family. It is there our friendship will be sealed.
So soon after Lammas. Will people there not recognize me?
No, you are just one more Dane. And in that chaos, who remembers anything but the screams of dear Estrid?
Esto va
These
a
are your
salir mal.
lands. I
No
trust in
confío
your
en el
judgment.
plan.
And how is Alvida?
She is a firebrand. We have rekindled our love as if we were teenagers. Even Ellerich is a welcome addition. A younger brother to me, yet more alike to a son. The things I should like to teach him. Ah, this is the spot. The best boar here.
Ok, no veo nada de momento. Carnal, ¿dónde están?
I need your eyes, my friend.
No, guacho.
Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
A ver. ¿Tienes uno? ¿Dónde hay jabalíes?
Survey the area, Sunan.
Qué raro. Ah, para allá hay. No, me vieron, me vieron.
You will serve my love well, Hog. A haunch worthy of her
Vamos,
arrival.
vamos, vamos, vamos. ¡Ah! Mátalo.
I shall suck the scrumptious marrow from your bones, you porcine devil. Come on, the
Está
feast
uno
table
menos.
won't fill itself.
Estos dos los llenamos con la del Hawkeye. ¡Corra! ¡Fuera! Ya lo recogemos. Faltan dos más. Así ya quedamos. A ver, estas cerquitas. Vámonos. A ver. Porquito, porquito, porquito.
Look at that fat hog. He'll make a delicious roast.
Menos.
Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
Sí, ya sé, pendejo. A ver, este.
My
Ahí quedó.
arm aches. We did well, Eivor.
A good hunt, Birston.
And enough for one day, I think. Even my thanes will not go hungry with this catch, and they are as voracious as wolves snatching at my carcass.
They may give you grief, but I've been nothing but amused. They are a welcome change to warring jarls and piss-sudden politics.
You have brought us all true happiness, Eivor. I thank you from the bottom of a heart full up with joy.
Birston, the Heart Hound, who sought his true love by searching the sad haven of his memory and finding her there.
Beautifully said, my friend. Beautifully said. Come, Percy, you hapless hound. Barely a boar worried. I do not know why I keep you in my employ.
¡Ay, güey! ¡Ah, qué jabalí! Ahora. puerco, muere.
What are your plans for Essex and your family?
There is much that is new in this old fling. Alvida is changed. The girl I fell in love with lies behind years of hardship.
And Elleridge?
A soft lad, but with a heart as stout as his sister's. Their closeness does them both credit. The way he looks at me is often strange. His eyes furtive and downcast, like a hound waiting for his master's crop. It worries me, to be honest. Can I be both a brother to him and a love to his sister?
Give him time, Birsten. He had his sister to himself all his life.
Yes, yes. But tell me, Abel, did you succumb to my flighted bird's charms? She can turn one a tremble with her eyes.
You're talking of Estrid?
Do not be coy, it does not suit you.
It's not coyness that keeps me quiet, Birsten. We grew close. I won't say more.
Fair enough. I should not pry. All that to say, I am only glad she has found a chance at happiness again. Lord knows I could not give her that. But these are grim thoughts, and I will not let them lay their cold grip upon me. Tonight, we feast and celebrate.
Hurry back, Birsten. I will join you later for the feast.
Dale, caballito, vamos rápido. Le ganamos a este vato. Corre.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Venga, ya casi llegamos. Usted no ha visto nada, señor. Yo solo vengo pasando por aquí.
Home and hearth never used to stir the soul as the hunt did. But now, my hour...
Ahí está, llegamos.
Birsten, you promised we would never be apart, not for one waking or sleeping moment, and already you're sneaking out to hunt.
For the feast, sweetling. We owe our mutual
Venga,
friend a
nos van a
great debt.
recompensar con
One that I
comida.
promised to repay over suckling pig and ale.
Sister, have you forgotten where you are?
I have a right to happiness, Outreach. Or am I to play nursemaid forever, you ungrateful pup?
Happiness, yes. But you embarrass yourself nightly, heaving and sweating with this ham hock.
Hold your tongue, boy. Lest we both speak our truths.
What truth have you to speak? That you've returned to this fickle man who abandoned you years ago for a Frankish pet? A woman he
Ya,
paid this
señor.
dame to abduct in that lammish shadow play?
Mind yourself, boy.
Or that you let him sniff and paw you and take him to your bed on the promise of nothing? The whole of Essex whispers now. He's married still, his wife freshly stolen, and you are no more than his...
I am the mother of his child, you whelp!
Child? Alvida?
Ya salieron los trapitos. Ya
Please,
cayó.
my boy,
I will never forgive you for this. Never.
No. Ya
My
valió
lord,
verga.
joyous news. God smiles upon us this very day. Estrid has been found by Alfred's men. They ride to her rescue as we speak.
I will not let this
Chale.
plot be undone.
Nothing is safe till they are away to Francia.
I will fix this, and one day I will call on you, and you will come.
You can count on it, my friend.
I wanted to tell you so many times.
Hush, angel. Do not pray so.
Chale. Ya le salió un hijo no reconocido a ese boy. Pero súbele, carnal. Ahí está. Vamos en chinguiza. El señor chifla chido. Brinca, Leibor. Y hay que llegar rápido. Corriendo, corriendo por las praderas de Inglaterra. El caballito. Está, vamos. Corre, 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 corre. Ay, güey. Un Kobe. Corre como el viento, caballito. Vamos a llegar, vamos a llegar.
Estrid is so close to freedom. I hope I'm not too late.
We have their position. A Dane camp not far from here.
Wolf Passwick. Carnal. ¿Qué pasó?
Rollo! Alfred's men have found you!
Ya valió madre ese plan,
Found us
carnal.
how? Were we betrayed?
Gerhild, you protect Estrid. If she is taken, all is lost for Birsten. They will
No
skewer
way.
us like suckling pigs.
Saxons! We have your whore queen! Come take her!
Gerhild, you fetid blood blister. Was it you?
No, me equivoqué de traidor, puta madre.
Treacherous she-wolf! Damn you!
Valió verga, güey, me equivoqué de traidor.
Release the
Ahora,
woman,
perros.
Dane.
Se les va la de Hawkeye.
We may let
Ahora, perros.
Here come the bastards! Protect Astrid! Prepare the ship!
Coming for you!
Come on then!
Ahora, perro. Déjate venir.
I'll finish!
Ahora, 1, 2, 1, 2. Órale, perro. Hachazos, hachazos para todos. Buenos hachazos. Ahí estaba, perro. Muerte, muerte, muerte. Ahí quedó. Huevos. Adiós, cabeza con el escudo. Qué bueno que lo taparon las plantas. Más hachazos, perros. Bueno, perros. Y una vez más. Aquí nadie se va sin su hacha. Ahora, perro. Ahora. Ahora, perro. Ahora, flechazo. ¡Ah! Agárralo, perro. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Y yo. Ahí, güey. Ahora, perro. Bye, cabeza. Digo, cuello. Carnal, revívete. Ahí, güey. Flechazos para todos. ¡Ah! Ahora, perros. Ese güey tiene la espada, güey. Ese güey sí le sabe. Ese güey se vio sao. Ahora, perro. Ya te caché. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Izquierda, derecha. Una más y te mueres, perro. Órale. Bueno, 2 más. 3 más. Ahora sí ya. Ahora, perro, con la espada. Ahora. Ahora, perro. Ahora, ahora. Ay, cabrón. Ah, me hago el muerto. Pero huevos, salgo de la muerte. Toma, toma, toma. Estos güeyes están que arden. Pero yo los voy a hacer arder más. Ahora, perro. ¡Ah! Yo también me estoy quemando. Ahora, perro. Bye. Ah, estoy todo chamuscado. Oh, que la verga. Ah. Ahora, perro, la del Zelda, en cámara lenta, perro. Ahora, perro. Órala. Revive, carnal, revive. Yo te agarro. Saludo para el compa Jordi. Un clásico. Toma. A la verga. Dale con el arco, con el arco. Ahora, perro. Ah. Ahora, perro. Ahora, perro. Ahí está. Órale, daga en la cabeza. Vale. Señora, está bien.
Eivor!
Estrid!
Gods! Gerhild the traitor? I should have listened to my gut. I always hated the way she carried herself, glared at me.
Valió madres. Esta vez elegimos mal.
This is my fault, Estrid. Mine alone.
Mi señora le pasó como a los guardias del Skyrim. Le dio una flecha.
Can you move? I can pull the arrow from you, but I fear what pain it will cause.
I can stand if I can lean upon you, Rollo.
If we stay here, we die. Come, sweet bird. I'll take you to the ship and we'll tend your wounds. You will see Frankia yet.
Venga, eso, así
When
mijo.
winter is past, summer will come and wind you in a flowered skirt. For you are beauty, and shall not wither.
Que no se nos muera, güey. Me cae bien.
Take care of her, Rollo Stoutheart.
Nomás
And if you
apenas me di
find
cuenta que
yourself
ese
on
güey es
England's
gigante.
shores again, I will welcome you in my hall.
Pinche Eivor está chaparrito para los estándares de los vikingos.
Estrid's wound was grave, but she'll live long enough to see the shores of Francia. If only that. Bieston got his end of the bargain, and Estrid is to Francia. I should return to Randvi.
Ok. Se acabó esa misión. Podemos volver a nuestra base. Jua, 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 jua. Ok, hemos vuelto. La madre se me activa el asistente de Google. Perrito.
Oh, look at you, Chewie.
Could Gothban be one of us?
Eivor, altogether.
Ahí
In Essex,
llegó.
I played a matchmaker and a heartbreaker. An easy way to forge an alliance, but let us stick to war and diplomacy.
Understood. Thank you, Eivor.
Ok. Nice, me dieron mucha plata. Vamos a hacer una misión secundaria. Tengo ganas de hacer unas secundarias de este
Eivor?
juego.
A moment.
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban. That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
Vamos a darle un poquito más de brillo al juego. Un poquito más. Para que sea más HD. Ok, creo que ahí se ve bien. Creo que se ve incluso un poquito mejor de lo que yo lo veo. Señor, ¿me puede decir que sea usted ese men?
Tarbin, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthpen, Eivor. It means battlebone. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever they asked of me, and all they asked was violence. When I left, I laid this sword on the grass and made a vow. I swore never to spill another drop of blood, to abandon acts of violence, to never kill again.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't, not for me. This life here is all I've ever wanted. I've never been more at peace. This is my doing. I brought all this upon me. It is down to me to fix it.
Tarbin, by threatening you, they threaten my clan. I cannot allow that.
These men are foul, Eivor. You should not have to fight my battles for me.
Do you not hear me, Tarbin? If they threaten you, they threaten me. So let us face them. Together.
Vamos a luchar con el panadero.
Very well. Meet me outside when you're
Bueno,
ready.
eso fue fácil encontrar la primera.
I believe
No
I
tuve que
know where
buscarle
they will
mucho.
be.
If you wish to face your old friends, I'm ready when you are.
Good. I'll lead the way.
Dale, carnal, tú mándale.
I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There's nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
You really think fighting can compare to sagas, to true poetry?
Esa misión secundaria me tiene hasta los huevos de cada que interrumpe diálogos.
Before we are spotted, tell me what I should expect here. Will they attack us on sight?
I shouldn't think so. No. Nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family, even. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
¿Qué pedo ese árbol? Está bien glitchado, güey.
Hey, I'll teach you how to steer.
¿Qué pedo con los bugs de Bugisoft? Me da cosa el árbol. Es una de esas pruebas de la Matrix. Ay, mira otro árbol bugueado. Ya se bugueó todo el pedo.
So what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditioned. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
Ese carnal está huyendo de su vida pasada. Muchos harían lo mismo. Ah, se me va. Me distraigo un momentito y se me va. Ay, güey. Digamos, perdón, carnal.
We're stopping.
That house, there. They're likely within. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled. And don't take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man is a serpent.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out to be snakes.
I know,
Es
I
una
know.
serpiente en
Only a
su
warning.
bota.
Let's go inside.
Gotham, my boy, as I live and breathe, you got my message. And you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor. The woman you robbed was one of my...
Ay, güey.
That will not stand.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
I am done with you, Wilf.
Tranquilo,
But
Igor,
we are
tranquilo.
not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
For all you did for him, he repaid you with blood and sweat. Did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares, shall we say. Tried to confiscate me as well, but I gave them the slip. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return them to me. Do that, and your name is clear.
I can't. I promised myself I would leave all this behind. But...
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these soldiers?
Camped not far to the west. A battalion of bloated, brainwashed military men. You can't miss it for the smell.
Wait here, then. We will return before you sprout another pair of horns.
God go with you, Eivor.
Ok, hay que hacer la de mandaderos otra vez. El caballito.
Eivor, this isn't your fight. You don't need to do this.
But I am. Now listen. When we reach the camp, leave everything to me. I will find Wilf's goods and bring them to you. If I'm spotted, it won't be pretty. Many may die, and I do not want you involved. You must not break your vow.
No vow stands above my duty to my friends, Eivor. I could not leave you alone with them should they attack.
If it comes to that, stand aside until then.
I will. You have my word.
Venga, carnal, ya casi llegamos. Arre, caballito, arre. Ese güey no se apura. Ah, es que ese caballo no nada. Con razón. Ah, mira qué bonita noche. Qué bonitas nubes. Ponte la capucha. Vamos a ser sigilosos.
Best not to draw attention here.
¿Qué pedo con ese vato? Siempre se queda atrás.
All right, wait here and stay out of sight.
Oh, que la verga. Primero me dice que lo necesito ese güey. Luego me dice que no, que se queda. ¿Qué pedo? Decídete. El de arriba, Ivor. No te quemes las patas. A ver, aquí hay un cofre. No, güey. Pero dale. Ahí está. Eso. Una bolsilla, güey. Acá. ¡Pum! Snipazo. Y luego... Ay, güey. Apúntale, apúntale. ¡Pum! Snipazo. Y luego... ¿A dónde? Ok, tenemos que ir ahí. Supongo que es por ahí, no estoy seguro. Ok, ese güey, ¡pum! Flechazo. Ese güey no lo vamos a matar. Ah, mira, mira, mira. ¡No! ¡Era el otro pendejo! ¡Era el otro, güey! ¡No! Era este, güey, no los otros. Ay, güey. Ahora, perro, hachazo. Adiós, hombro. A la verga, 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 a la verga. Ahí les van los flechazos, los flechazos, los flechazos del hockey. ¡A la verga! Ahí te van los hachazos, perro. ¡Ah! Me agarran en bolita. Eso no es justo. Ahí está. Ahora, perro. Ahora, ahora. Ahora, perro. Dale, dale. Ahí está. Ahora, perro. Te voy a agarrar a cachetadones. Hasta que explore tu cabeza. Bye. Ese estuvo cerca. A la verga, este güey va a salir de la nada. Me morí. Bueno, eso me salvó por un momento, pero no más. Bye. 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 Ahí está. Solo falta este motherfucker. Bye. Ahí está. Ahora sí, vamos por la mercancía. ¿Sí era eso? ¿O no era eso?
What do you see, Sunan?
Ah, cabrón. Según yo era eso. Ah, es lo de acá.
You found it! I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled that better than I would have.
Venga, que
Is this the sort of work you did with
Leche
Wilf
está
and your
chiquito.
family of Herodotus?
A quick robbery like this? That was the least of our work. We stole from the poor, killed the helpless, cheated the dimwitted. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best days. And I weep for
carnal.
our worst.
Let it go then. Remember only what makes you a better man.
Hay que volver.
This is everything.
Uf, papá, mira nada más esas vistas. Tremendo atardecer, papá. Bien perrón. Venga, güey. Tú eres mi gallo. Ya llegamos.
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
A mí me huele que no hemos
You
acabado.
are free to walk from this place and live as Tobin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, we could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
Ok. No, pendejo, era el otro caballo. Era este. Venga, güey. Muévete. ¿Qué fue con ese güey? Ahora no se mueve. Carnal. A ver si lo empujo. No, no quiere. Vamos a dejar ese güey ahí. A ver si se teletransporta el perro. Vamos a watchar Twitter. Ojalá ese güey sí se teletransporte porque si no me voy a enojar. Que no es la primera vez que me pasa eso. Malditos flemas. Huevo, el glitcheado. Ok, para mí que este güey ya se bugueó. Vamos a teletransportarnos. Ay, güey. A ver si se desbuguea. No mames, que ese güey se bugueó. La madre. Ya vamos de nuevo. Me caga cuando se buguean. Los NPCs si no los puedes hacer moverse. Te hacen dar vueltas innecesarias los güeyes. Uy. Venga, caballo. Apúrate que hoy no tenemos todo el día.
Tarbin,
Ah, vaya.
are you satisfied?
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Abel. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Guthman. Hadn't heard it in years. It dredges up fearful memories.
I imagine. How did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could be. I don't crave that belonging anymore. I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am. The greatest gift I ever got. Peace.
Many men are calm because they've never known a storm. You weathered the storm and worked through it. That is a rare thing.
That means a lot. Thank you. You think Tekla will be upset with me when she learns why she was robbed?
She's a kind enough woman, and she has faced greater dangers than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger. You caught my attention, you know. The moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes, having witnessed its absence in so many. You see a problem and you solve it. For you know it is better to see it done than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
Simón
A calling
carnal, soy
can
un
feel
líder.
like a curse, but you wear yours well. Ah, it's good to be home again. That is, if I haven't robbed myself of the pleasure of calling it home.
Tarbin, in spite of all, you're welcome here. And you owe us nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
Es un buen
First,
panadero.
one scrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it, and purge the past.
With pleasure.
Nice. ¿Cuánta XP me dan? ¿Cuánta XP me dan? 6800, nice. Vamos a echarnos un festín. Un banquetón. A huevo, una cabecita de puerco. Eso, carnal, eso. Échense un banquetón. Ahora sí, vamos a darle a las principales.
Eivor,
I want to see the Alliance map.
A ver, ¿cuál sigue? ¿Cuál sigue? Si se puede. Puede. No. No. Yo creo que vamos a darle
My
aquí.
mind is fixed on Sussex. Basim and I have a chance to save Sigurd, but we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
Todavía ese. Nos esperamos tantito. Vamos aquí.
What about Lincolnshire?
A rather boisterous man named Hunwald arrived recently, wishing to speak with you. On a matter of great importance, he said.
Where is he now?
Down at the docks, carousing with my scouts and scaring the fish from the river. He waits for you with great eagerness.
Dale pues.
He sounds charming. I will meet him at once.
Protect your ears.
Corre, 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 corre. Vamos al muelle. Vamos al muelle.
Good day. Eivor.
Isn't it, men? Life in the rough.
Buenas,
You may
señor.
think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skald come to join us.
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really.
Échate unos versos, carnalito.
Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your mead.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
Estás hablando con él, carnal.
You're talking with him now, and you are?
Ah, by God's blood, my day begins with a lash of good fortune. I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current alderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. A secret and powerful order, if the whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Híjole,
Outcast
carnal.
from your family. That's a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
It may be we can help you, but we'll want something in return. An alliance between our clan and yours.
Aquí se paga todo,
And you
carnal,
shall
todo.
have it. My
Con
father
un
is a great
precio.
friend of the Danes, in spite of the recent wars.
You sing a sad song, Hundwald of Lincolnshire. His son, robbed of his father's protection, now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? To a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now. But when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
God praise you, Eivor.
I won't be leading you into the heart of the shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the ruin.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that,
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
goodbye, Lord Boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
I fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
Chale, ese güey no sabe qué le va a pasar. Se lo van a quebrar. Ojalá que no, pero lo más probable es que sí. Ok, vamos a subir las habilidades. Tenemos varios puntitos. 8 para ser precisos. Esto... A ver, ¿cuál está chido? ¿Cuál está chido? Veneno no me importa. Ataque de Predorné. A ver, esta habilidad ¿qué es? Esquivar y rodar. Este suena bien. ¿Si era por ahí? No, me los hubiera podido ahorrar, güey. A ver. Vamos a quitar estos 8. Y vamos a entrar por esta ruta. ¿Este qué es? ¿El de trampa? Ah, sí. No, este no era. Es que no se puede entrar por otro, ¿verdad? No. A ver. Creo que mejor me voy a subir los puntos de acá. A ver. Échame. Ahí. Mételes un carnal. Para que nos alcancen los puntiwis. Ah, me falta una puta madre. Tú. Y ahí está, puño doble pesado. Ah, puta madre, me va a faltar otro todavía. A ver, tú, puntito. Tú que estás solitario, ven acá. Ahora sí. Vamos a ponernos una lanza y un escudo. Qué chido. La lanza perrona. Acá, lanza y escudo perro. Ahora perro. Ahí está, ahí está. Ok, tenemos que encontrar a ese bue. Está hasta casa de la chingada. Ah, la verga, sí está bien pinche lejos. Ok, vamos aquí. Mejor acá, mejor acá. Sí, 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 mejor acá. Vale, ¡jo! ¡Jo! ¡Ya! Aquí todos son malos, ¿verdad? Sí, sí son malos. Tengo que ir para allá. Uy, no, pendejo, era para el otro lado. La madre. Bríncale, carnal. Ah. Pero bríncale, güey, bríncale. Eso, güey, bríncale, bríncale. Es el mono araña. Vamos, caballito. Tenemos que llegar pronto. Bríncale. Brinca la tablita, yo ya la brinqué. Ok, no encuentro el pinche camino. ¿Cuál será? Yo creo que es por acá. Sí, creo que es para acá. Vamos, caballo, ya casi llegamos. Ok. Es para allá. Es por aquí. Viendo los colores son muy diferentes. Anyway. Oiga, señor. He llegado, señor.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Soy su compa, carnal.
Come, sit.
Nos echamos unas copas. O queso.
Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alfgar here.
Lord,
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Los Thanes. Nice.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alfgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan.
Cisne puede
With
ser
his
feroz.
influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
We're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor. With speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
¿Algún plan
Your
que
father's
tengas?
ill, and your enemies
carnal?
have every advantage under the sun. Do you have a plan, or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance and fight.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I'll walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln, away, but with care.
Trabajo por hora,
The road
carnal.
between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of lard. A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
Ya valió verga, güey. Ya valió verga.
I think you're wrong,
Ya nos
Alfgar.
encontraron.
And here he'll prove it.
I'm hot for a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
Mira, carnal, te voy a partir tu madre. Voy a...
Let's not break
Sí,
our
lo voy a
bones
sobornar.
without some alcohol to dull the coming pain. Alewife, for these stout Saxons, around on me.
Well, let's
Esa no se la esperaba. Ojalá me den un logro por hacer eso.
Cheers to this Dane, one who knows the true worth of silver.
Con unas cervezas todo se arregla, carnal. Estamos chipando tranquilos.
You canny fox. That was incredible. Like watching a captain navigate the roiling waters of an angry river. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we shall set forth in search of adventures new.
You travel with a marked man at your side.
He's with me. He'll be fine.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written about man in history.
Alfgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire.
Todas las mamadas que hace. ¿A poco no? Ya se le están chingando, puta madre. No puede estar bien un segundo a la verga.
Where did he wander off to? Hunwald is in trouble.
Ahora, perro.
Jesus! He brought a bloody Dane!
Ahora, perro.
I have been struck down,
Pisotón.
groomed within an inch of my life, but I will survive.
Ese güey está bien pedo a la verga.
Continue as you would, Eivor. And if I should expire, avenge me.
Ahora, perros. A lanzazos me los voy a chingar a todos. Tú también, perro. Un pisotón. Órale. Carnal, estás pedo. Bien pedo. No estás muerto.
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come. Alfgar, we have won our first great
Siento que este
victory.
güey nada más me está probando y
Humboldt,
esos
I
eran
heard.
sus
Never better.
chalanes.
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the churls and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me? Look, boats there! We could sail the waters
Oh, que
to
la
Lincoln,
verga.
sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
Bueno, pues.
What were you
Súbete.
told when the guards exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky. Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death, hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I can't help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he's too contained. It must have been King Alfred, then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty who knows no equal.
Your Dane lady love. Right.
Su morrita, su chava, como diría la Rosa de Guadalupe. ¿A poco no? ¿Sí o no, raza? Está bien a gusto aquí el barquito. Se ve bien bonito. Se guacha bien
Here's
perrón.
Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
I shouldn't be seen here. A hood should work.
Mira, carnal, no queremos arriesgarla, así que aquí nos vamos a detener.
Mercian
Venga,
guards
ese carnal.
everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
Carnal, te podías bajar del otro lado del bote. No mames. Señor, yo no. Ah, que la verga. Córrele, güey. Hay que correr, hay que correr. Si no nos atrapan, no nos pueden hacer daño. Métete, 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 métete. Eso, 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 eso. Soy la sombra. Nadie me ve, nadie me ve. Nada más con que no se madrena ese güey, todo chido. Ok. No, esa no, la capa, güey, la capa. Bye bye, señor.
This town was your home?
It was, and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I love.
Este carnal vive
How
en
was
un
your
lugar muy
father the last
feo.
time you saw him?
He was quite poorly.
Nadie nos ve, somos invisibles.
Barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
Ah, mira, ahí está el señor.
Hunwald! Praise God, you live! I do, my dear Reaganhair. Body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Oh, que la verga, todos en este juego los secuestran, ¿o qué
Weeks
pedo?
ago, Lord.
En serio, todos los
Well, ill
secuestran.
he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Who took the elder? Was it soldiers or men of God?
There were men with swords, and those of the cloth. And a healer, too. One who had oft been a guest in this house.
Galwina. One of the sisters my father put great faith in. He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can.
Vamos por ese güey. Esto... Ahí está.
Who was that fellow?
Reagan Hare? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch of his salt.
Venga, Ivor, sube el muro como si fueras mexicano. Oh, que la verga, ese güey se quedó atrás. No te quedes atrás, perro. Que no ves que traemos prisa. Oh, que la... Ese güey nomás se queda atrás. Y no me avisa, güey. A ver, perro, vamos por la ruta larga porque tú no puedes pinches escalar. Gracias. ¿Dónde está ese pendejo? Ah, cómo me caga. Ya te oí, verga. Entonces, ¿por dónde chingados quieres que vaya? Esta madre con este güey. Tendré que cruzar por esa pinche puerta o qué pedo. Madre, tenemos que cruzar toda la pinche vuelta. Solo porque este güey no sabe escalar. Aparte se queda atrás el puños. Órale, güey, apúrate, no te quedes atrás. De por sí me haces dar toda la vuelta.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Hunwald?
Oh, from time to time. Yes.
A ver, señor borracho. Venga usted.
Hey, you want some meat?
I'll follow you then.
Not much, father. Sorry, the ale is all gone.
Venga, venga, venga. Somos la sombra. Ven, güey, ven, córrele. Ya entramos, ya entramos.
Archer, Herevri, Lord Hunbeor, his son has returned.
Oh, que la verga, este güey viene gritando su pinche mamada. Nos van a matar por eso. Pendejo.
You might have sent a messenger and spared us the suspense.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead.
Estos güeyes fueron los que te
It is my
mandaron a matar,
reluctant
pendejo.
duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
I'm not the Dane he's been plowing, and I don't own a farm.
I know you mean well,
No
Bishop,
soy
but there's no
vieja.
cause to insult Swanborough's honor. You leave my lady love out of this.
Your mystery Dane has a name. Sadly, the people of the Shire will hardly be comforted. Now that you have swelled your father's tolerance for pagans into a sin.
I've no patience for insult and rumor. We have come to speak with Lord Hunbeor, that is all.
Estos güeyes fueron los que lo mandaron a matar.
I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow demanding
Chale,
to
ya
see
le
your
van a
father.
enjaretar todos los pedos de
This
su
does
papá.
not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
Ya valió verga.
Hunwald has seen the point of a dagger more than once this week. I'm only here to protect him.
Your father was at my hospice for some days, and very well treated. But he left in secret. That's all we know.
In secret? That's odd. He's not one to scurry about in the dark.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. We have searched high and low for him, but to no avail.
Siento que ese güey no está mintiendo.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I'll have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
Modo detective on. Vamos a ser Batman.
If my father spent time at the hospital here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can. Find out what they know.
Vamos. Allá. Ok, ya no puedo pasar por ahí, pero ahora como no tengo a este pendejo, ya puedo hacer el parkour. Parkour. Más parkour. Dale para arriba, carnal.
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
Whee. Pendejo, pendejo, pendejo. Usted no ha visto nada, señor. Sigo apretando botones que no son. Pásele, señor.
What's that about?
Ven, chiquito, ven, ven, ven. Tengo una daga oculta con tu nombre.
Shrub love, are you?
Bye bye. Soy la sombra. Una flecha para cada uno. Bye bye. Siempre se me olvida que les puedo tirar esas piedras, güey. Ok. Aquí abajo.
Are you the head sister here?
Señora,
Aye. And I'm
¿ha
not too
visto a un rey?
comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a hospice, not a barracks. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now
solo
you...
vengo a hacer preguntas, señora.
No
No se
harm
me
will come to
altere.
you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your elderman.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your elderman would agree. So the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling guards will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here, and getting worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins.
Le van a dar
just south of
un...
here. I'll
Le
look there.
dijeron,
Thank you.
vas a dormir con los peces calientitos, porque están enfermas. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo está usted? Parkour. Más parkour. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
It weren't wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have? At least this way they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own.
Yeah.
They fear us. No one takes us for fools. You got it.
Ahí te va, carnal. Pa. Asesinato triple. Mira, carnal. Flecha explosiva. Y tenemos botín. Nice. Ah, culos. Lo metieron aquí abajo. A ver. Antorchiwis. A ver qué pex. Porque no hace una chingada. Vamos aquí. Nos deslizamos. Era deslizarse,
These tunnels
pendejo.
run deep. Was the ultimate fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
Güey, pa. Adiós. Aquí da miedo. Mucho miedo. Ah, cabrón. Pues cuántos caminos hay. ¿Me vamos a dar brinquitos por el agua? Creo que no. ¿O sí? Sí, vamos a dar brinquitos por el agua. Trampa de ruido.
The guards here are vigilant.
Adiós, perro.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding someone.
Usted no ha visto nada, señor. ¡Ahora, perro! ¡Ahora, perro! ¡Órale! Nada de que onda vital. ¡Ahora, perro! Ya te cachó. Te cargó la ñonga. Ahora, perro. Patadones, patadones. Ahora, perro. Lanzazos. Huevos. Mucho loot, mucho loot. Más loot. Dale para arriba, carnal. Dale para arriba, Ivor. Eso, andas así, merito. Vamos por acá. Pero con la capa somos asesinos, recuerdo, somos sigilosos. Más flechiwis.
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits didn't fare so well.
Ah, se los quieren tasajear, ¿eh? Y aquí hay otra pista. Ahí abajo está la llave. Ok. Otra pista por aquí.
A noble's cloak with the image of a swan.
Huevo el
Looks like
cisne.
the alderman passed this way.
Ok, ese güey se fue para allá. Pero tenemos que ver qué pero. ¿Se fue por acá? Oh. No, esa es otra cosa. Sí. Tenemos que ir por la llave que se cayó aquí.
I know a lonely door that would love to meet this key.
Arriba y muy lejos. Ah, pero agarra el loot, agarra el loot. Ahí está. Ahora sí, perro. Ábrele bien, carnal, ábrele bien. Hemos recibido una oferta de un sajón anónimo que pide protección para viajar a Bolingbroke por las alcantarillas. Es una suma considerable, lo que me empuja a creer que posee algo de gran valor que no puede permitir que nadie vea. Debes insistir en que te lo muestre antes de aceptar su oferta. Si merece la pena, duplique el precio. Si se niega, mátalo.
A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits, paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. It didn't end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Ealdorman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead.
Tenemos que llegar allá. Súbele mi Eivor, súbele. Oh, perro, mira nada más. ¡No! Se hizo de día de putazo, ya no se vio en las estrellas. Venga, parkour, parkour. Oh, que la verga con la serpiente. Ven, caballito. Dirijámonos hacia el castillo. Nos queda hacer kiwis.
Searing my flesh! Oh, God!
Venga, 200 metros, ya casi llegamos. Está, güey, llegamos al castillo. Hasta mero
Spread
allá,
your wings,
ok.
Sunan.
De
This
momento no hay
place is
nadie en
heavily
la
guarded.
puerta, qué raro. Ok, vamos a ser cuidadosos. Tenemos que llegar hasta allá, sin ser vistos. Ok, ¿cómo va a ser eso? No tengo idea.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
Ok, creo que por aquí no era. Yep, no era por aquí. A ver si por aquí. Nope, tampoco es por ahí. Madre, llave la puerta. Y vamos a intentar por otro lado. Ok, puerta abierta. Ahora el pedo es ¿cómo entramos? Encontrar una forma de entrar, la cual no va a ser sencilla. Ese güey tiene la llave. Uno, dos y tres. Eso, güey, dame la llave, dame la llave. Nice, ya tengo la llave. Abre la puerta, carnal. Usted pásele sin miedo al éxito. Usted no vio nada, señor, usted no vio nada. Vamos para arriba, no vio nada, no vio nada, no vio nada. Usted no vio nada. Pero sube la escalera, pendejo. Ándale, así, 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 así. Ahora, perro, ahora. Te voy a picotear, perro. ¡A la verga con esos güeyes! Yo mejor me voy. Adiós. Córrele, mi Igor, córrele. Que nos callan, que nos callan. Córrele, güey, córrele. A ver. Aquí es hora de repartir hachazos, carnales. Otra vez, uno más. Ahora, perro. Ahí te van los lanzazos. A la verga, no, botón equivocado. Cúrate, Igor, cúrate. Ahora, perro. Te pico el culo. A la verga. Oh, qué sangriento. ¡A la verga, güey! ¡No mames! Me lanzó a chingar mi madre. 1, 2, 3. Ok, ese güey se murió. Yo me voy a quemar. Córrele, güey. Ahora, perro. Ahora, perro. No te me quemes, Eivor. No te me quemes. No te me quemes, dije. Mira un poder. Ahí. A ver, ¿qué es este poder? Ah, ya, son los flechazos rápidos. Esos casi no me gustan.
My lord, you carried yourself as a full-born king, born in a time of wolves. You have earned a long rest. Thank you.
Buenas, señor. ¿Está usted en casa?
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord
Esta señora
Elder?
está loca. Ese güey ya se está muriendo.
Your ealdorman is long past the days of good conversation.
Yet still he makes good company. I've been instructed to wash and prepare his earthly vessel.
Instructed by whom?
Soldiers. They brought him here as he protested, feebly. I did my best to make him comfortable, until he slipped away.
Oh, se nos petateó.
Why has your ealdorman's death been obscured? The people of Lincolnshire deserve to know his fate, Hunwald above all.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I've seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something.
Ok. No, eso no era. Era este, era este. La madre. No quería iniciar una redada.
Dried herbs and berries crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his
Lo
upcoming
tienen que
reigns.
embalsamar al güey.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news.
Valió madre su papá, güey. Chale. La luz, voy hacia la luz. Ok. De regreso con viaje rápido. Otra vez ya me equivoqué. Madre, siempre me equivoco de lado. Gracias al otro. Así. Parkour. Corro, vuelo, me acelero. Acabamos esta misión y nos vamos.
What news?
Your father's dead.
Wait, what?
Valió verga, ¿no estás viendo?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house.
Te dije que se iba a
Found in
morir.
his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do
Ya
not
no
forget it.
chille, joven.
Keep steady, Hunwald. You're now the head of your
Ahora
house.
usted tiene que heredar los terrenos de la abuela, señor.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain, last in a line of dwindling nobles.
Pues, ¿qué le digo, joven?
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by
Y
some
le
miracle he had
mintieron
survived.
sobre su jefecito.
You lied to me!
Y ahorita
You
ya
silly,
le
sobbing
dijeron
mooncalf.
la verdad.
Will you never grow up?
Es que es chillón por naturaleza, ¿no?
Lord
No
have
mames.
mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
Hunwald was the son of an ealdorman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a Shiremoot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
Explain how this works, your Shiremoot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
Someone in the Shire wants Hunwald dead.
A ver si
If I
sobrevive
have to
ese
assemble an
carnal.
army to make sure this meeting is not
Si
an
no,
ambush,
no nos
I will.
sirve.
The Shiremoot is a lawful, godly assembly. Hunwald will be safe, as will you be.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the ultimate seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has
La
ancient
madre,
ties to
estos
this
güeyes nos
land.
quieren
And I
chingar
am
el
proud to
trono.
say I have forged quite a
No nos
friendship
vamos a
with the Danes
dejar.
of the north.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Este güey es...
Eivor,
Bate para el otro lado y nos quiere dar al...
Is the word
una así.
Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
Simón carnal. Pero eso va a ser en el siguiente capítulo.
Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
Archer went to console him. I should follow her.
Simón, eso va a ser en el siguiente capítulo, porque este ya estuvo largo, casi 2 horas. Y aquí le vamos a dejar, vamos a guardar como siempre, a ver cuánto tiempo nos llevamos. Con esto vamos 33 horas, casi 34. Bastante tiempo, Ahora sí, chao.